Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to some Fallout 4. Now, I'm going to warn you right now, I have a new microphone. Actually, I have a whole new headset today because for some reason, right, I recorded the upcoming Cube video. Everything was fine. A couple days later, I recorded the first Sinking City video, which will be coming out tomorrow. Everything was fine. And then I had to record this video, and just my microphone just that was it. There was nothing to it for some reason. So I got a new headset. I've been playing around with it. It seems to work, but admittedly, I have had a couple of weird audio things with the microphone picking it, just like distorting my voice like a second or so. I think I got it all figured out. It comes with this blue voice nonsense that I turned on, having no idea what the fuck it was. And it seemed, I don't know, it just really seemed to fuck me over pretty hard. So I turned that off, and it seems to be working fine now. But I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to Fallout 4. We're definitely finishing the game this week. Probably not this part, probably the next part. But anyway, I've been busy in between uh, videos, and for some reason it's not letting me use the prize terminal. Oh, there. Why did I need to crouch? Tickets. Would you like to redeem all of your Nuka tickets? Yes. Oh, and I had also already put 1,700 in there. Okay. Do I not have the tickets on me? Disciples metal left leg, please. Okay, hang on. But I know that I have. Because if we go here... Oh my god. So far. Eyes on... What? Redeem 100,000 tickets. Okay. Well, I got it. Achievement? I thought I actually had to, like, buy stuff with it. Oh, there we go. 101,1770. So now, as I said, I could buy stuff here. Mini nuke, left arm laser, acid soaker. Let's buy the acid soaker because that is a gun that I do not have. Also, I thought that you had to like actually buy stuff with it, not just I don't need any of those at the moment. Souvenirs. Paddle ball, I think, is also actually considered a weapon. I didn't realize that you had to just... There's acid soaker. Temporarily, it's not a good weapon, but it's there. Yeah, the paddle ball actually does damage. Anyway, so that's that. We've got that achievement. Knocked it out the park.
Have at it.
And now I did also go for us to get our final whatchamacallit. I think I did. I hope I didn't fuck up and misremember how much money we needed. I'm pretty it was 10,000 that we needed, and that's what I got. So we'll go talk to him. I do like having that powered up. Alright, where are you, lady?
Huh?
No, I need the old lady, right? Like the older lady. It's not Wanda, is it?
Huh?
No. Cleansed and fill roller.
Hey there.
Huh?
No, not Tula. I didn't think it was Tula, but no, not Maurice for sure. I know. Ah, here she is. You're the one I need.
Hey there.
Dara, Hubble.
I assume you are here for your next alignment. You
yeah.
have advanced more quickly. This is the last. There can be only. The donation is
10,000.
I am ready.
Sit in the aligner.
Will do.
I'll warm up the Zeta Ray projector.
Okay, my coffee got cooled down. And I don't mean my drink, I mean the actual cup. Also, I say coffee, it's tea, but you know. With tea to come up to record. And then I couldn't record right away, so I decided to have a fridge to my computer. I mean, it can hold like maybe 4 cans of something. I think I broke it. Oh, I did stand up though. Did I lose the money? Yeah, she took the money, but didn't actually do the thing. So let's try this again. So you know, I put it in there because it has a hot or a cold and a hot function. But obviously, you know, when I put my whole mug in there with the tea in it to keep the tea hot, it also heats up the mug. All right. Oh, it's sarsaparilla. I remember that. That's from New Vegas. All right, let's see if she's still back here. Nope. It would be nice if she was over near the thing, because I can't help but feel like that's... Oh, nice, she is.
Hey.
Stand up.
I assume you are here for your next alignment. You have advanced more quickly than any follower. This is the last. There can be only... The donation is...
I am ready.
Sit in the aligner.
Alright. Wonder if you can
I'll
get the money
warm
back
up the
from them
Zeta Ray
somehow, like
projector.
pickpocketing her or something. Oh, goody. It's actually going to work this time. Do it. Good.
Next step is to find the neurodynes and lock onto them. It appears to be
Oh,
working.
that person jumped.
The neurodynes are fleeing or dying. And it's done. You are now officially an AHS-8. The first one our group has ever had. We cannot take you any further.
But if you're
in
an
Hubology.
AHS-9...
Go forth and spread the word of Hubology throughout the Commonwealth.
It would be funny if you could actually do something with this. But as far as I'm aware...
Hey.
We are forever in your debt. Without you, we would not be on the path to redemption. The path of our destiny.
That's it. Fair enough, we just spent a buttload of money for literally nothing. Alright. Back to Nuka World to do our... Oh yeah, and I also... Somebody showed up to fight us for the amoral combat. Go here, that should... So we'll do that since we're here. And then we'll make a hard save to come back to. And I may actually have to go through and like delete all the other saves just to Oh, who the hell do we have to talk to? Just so that I don't lose the hard save, because like I said, I was contemplating whether or not to keep some raider outposts in the Commonwealth, mainly because like it does unlock stuff for you to build. Like, as you take over places in the Commonwealth, you get a Wasteland Warlord perk.
A few of the machines have been acting up, but don't worry, I fixed them.
And well, not each level, but like as you get more of the Wasteland Warlord perk, you actually get new
I
stuff
heard you were
to
looking
build.
for me.
But
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
so yeah, these are the amoral combat things. It basically is the reverse of your fight to get control of the gangs against Coulter. Somebody else comes through. I don't remember how many there are. I'll do this one and not really worry about doing the
I
rest
thought
because,
about trying my hand
eh,
tonight just to see if I could do it.
I mean, it's just basically fighting different guys over and over. Now, the last one you fight, I do believe, is, I can't remember what his name is, but he's like a renegade, like a rogue. I think it's like the Rogue Knight or something, but he's like a Brotherhood of Steel guy who went rogue. And, if you defeat him, he actually has an infinite Gatling laser on him. Sabbat.
What?
Alright, well, that was easy enough. Of course, he has a stealth boy, dirty army fatigue, so possibly a gunner. But yeah, look at me kicking ass. Alright, that was super easy. It's like, ooh, I'm invisible. It's like, yeah, I can still see you, buddy.
Supporting the operators.
But yeah,
Smartest thing a
everybody
lot of
shows
us have
up to
done in our
watch you
life.
fight and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As I said, the Rogue Knight, whoever the last one is potentially actually a difficult fight just because, you know, it's a dude in power armor with an infinite Gatling laser. But I mean, even then, it's like, eh. And I don't remember how long it takes to for them to cycle through or like to get new people in there. But anyway, as I said, I'm going to make a save right here. Now, how many saves do I have here? A fuck ton, right? Because for some reason, this game doesn't makes autosaves in that. It doesn't just autosave over the same spot. It seems to, like, I don't know. I'm just going to get rid of them all anyway. Now all the way back at Vault 88A. I actually recognize some of these saves. Or maybe the autosaves do save over, but like it doesn't say autosave, so whenever I save over something, I just save over whatever's at the top, which is usually an autosave. And then it actually creates like a hard save there. Come on. Oh, and then there's the quick save. All right. Yes, delete the no save that's there. All right. And then we'll make our hard save right there, and now we won't be able to lose it.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. An outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt.
How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place, but the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this?
Okay, so I do get to pick. County Crossing kind of sucks. I could do that one. Nordhagen Beach, Finch. I don't want to do any of the other ones. Now, I do believe that if you cancel this and go back, he will give you another list.
You alright, boss?
Sure.
Want to give me another target? Or maybe change up the job?
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So, where do you...
No, that's still the same ones. I want...
You blah, blah, want to give me another target?
Hang on. Workshops. Bunker Hill. Happiness is dropping. I'm sure it's fine. So, Covenant would be nice. Obviously, you can't take it over because there's nobody there to take it from. County only has the 2 people. But I did at least build some stuff there. The Egret Tours Marina. I think maybe because I chose to talk people out is my issue here. Okay, so yeah, there isn't anybody at Outpost Simone.
Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Yeah.
Get a gang together.
Which gang?
The operators.
I'll let them know. Now, the target. You ready to decide?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Good. So,
Now this should give us more. Yeah, it's there. Outpost. Some of these empty specifically to do this.
wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
They're all mine, dumbass.
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, these sorts of jobs, crew will be waiting for you when you get there. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra...
Uh-huh.
The crew
Alright.
that's joining you is just going to have standard kits, though. If you want to arm them up differently, give those settlers.
Alright, so with that. Quests, here we go. So yeah, since we're going in with the operators, they'll actually give us some new shit.
I'm not much for conversation.
Oh, although apparently somebody's...
Hi there!
Oh, right.
Mason earned his place at the top. Don't
Forgot who Mason was. But yeah, they'll give us some shit here. I think they give us like different
Let's
grenades.
chat. Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our new digs. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in a back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. Real shame. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But, you're gonna want to be a safe distance away. Because, well, the things leak. A little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
It's impressive, Mason.
Ha, ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us, alright?
Alright. So yeah, that's the Predator grenade. It, as he said, when you throw it, it'll just draw in. I don't remember if it actually, like, takes into account what should be in the area or not, or if it just spawns some animals to come in and fuck them up, but... Either way, animals will show up and start tearing people apart. And then when we go talk to... What's his face here? Dixie. Oh, no, actually, we're not talking to an operator. I thought we were.
just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. You
Who's Dixie then? Oh, is Dixie like the serial killer that has like that had the recordings?
You know, in a lot of instances,
Oof,
poor life.
that's a long... God damn. Stairs up. Because yeah, this is where you get the different ones. So I do believe that if we do, like, if we chose a place to go and talk them down, then we would have went and talked to the operators, leaders, and they would have given us
Hey,
a persuasion grenade.
Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mix them with just the right ingredients, makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Sounds like I'll be putting it to good use.
Damn straight you will. I trust you'll make her mama proud. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
Alright, so yeah, these are just basically, well, they're called Fury grenades, or also work the same as like the Berserk syringe and Berserk in most RPGs in that, where you throw them and anybody hit by them will just automatically become hostile to everyone around them. It's less specific to the Berserk syringe.
You really
But yeah, if we chose the whatchamacallit,
rethink where you
out of it, I think we would have went to the operators and got the persuasion grenade. I don't know why it keeps spawning a raider there. It's very weird. Now, as soon as we take this place, I think as soon as we, like, raise the flag, as they say, I think that'll turn Preston pissy with us. I think as long as we don't go and talk to him, it'll be fine. But, I mean, at the same time, he gets pissy with us, but we don't really lose anything. besides him, and since we don't use him, it's fine.
Hey there.
We're here like you asked, boss. But, well, it looks like there's no one to kill. Suppose we'll go take a look around. Anyone asks about the job, though, just make something up.
Yeah, so there we go. And Outpost Samanja is now ours. And then we rediscovered it. This or any rare outpost called, yeah. So if you wanted to make this back into a regular settlement, you would then need to yeah, as you can see, I can only build one right now because the operators are the ones who helped me take it over. Let's go and place it. Oh, fuck me. Up here. Kind of no, in front of there.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in.
Yeah, now Preston
Gotta
hates
head
us.
back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Alright, well, first things first. Since there's only 2 beds here. Oh yeah, and as you can see, Nuka World radio transmitter. I don't actually know what this does. I think this just brings in more raiders. Then we have a booze still. A pick-me-up station. That requires power. And a tribute chest, which, because I don't have any... Oh, which I can't build because I need Wasteland Warlord rank 3, which I don't think we can get until we, I don't even know how many settlements you need for that. But there we go. That requires the power, gives happiness. Oh, whoops. For some reason, I thought that I was out of that. And then we have dealers, but we need Wasteland Warlord rank 2 for that. And we have an operator banner. Let's throw that up. Get on the fucking wall. Can't fucking see anything. Wow, this thing just won't get placed anywhere. Sure. Oh, a big banner there. Damn, look at that one. But can I place it on the fence? No. Oh well. We have the training dummy, which I can't place there for some reason. Oh, here, let's put, can we put you in here? No. Really now. Ha! Pack disciples. What do we got? Blood trough, broken animatronics, raider pikes, which we don't have skulls for. Well, we do have some though. Not. Alright. What was the other? The boost still was the other thing we could build. I don't know what exactly the front of this is, though. So I'm not entirely sure where to put it, you know? where's one of them? Now, if you assign them to any of this stuff, like the shops or the booze still, I think they're fine, and their happiness will go up. But if you assign them to like farm, like actual farming, it will make the happiness drop. Oh right, I needed another bed. That was the other thing that I needed. Furniture, beds. I mean, they're raiders. Who gives a fuck? Let's scrap that and just dump a couple mattresses on the floor. Oh, and unfortunately, that was apparently the only one of those I could have. How does the nice bed take less cloth? How does that make sense? Like, how does that make any sense whatsoever? Well, you know what? Let's take this one and put it next to here. And then I guess we'll take this one and throw it in here. Not that it makes that much sense, but hey, it's 3 beds. And we don't have any defenses. I don't remember if assigning them to guard post does negative or not. Because, I mean, I think I have. Yeah, because there's a guard tower there. And then 3 of them came with us. So where is... Oh, there he is. And there we go. All right. Now, the reason I did all that is because hoping that that was enough to... Well, yeah. Because when you... like, when we get to another stage of this,
Hey,
we'll have
Shank.
to make them happy or something.
Word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at kneecaps?
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where you want to do this?
Is it all closer?
Huh. Was that? Huh. I think that one's your territory, boss. You're sure that's the one you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these settlers to cough up provision, You can try convincing them to pay up. Or you could...
Uh-huh.
Lizzie Wyeth with the operators ought to have some... Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another...
Sure.
Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. And it's worth remembering. The more populated or heavily defended a place is, the more prep work you're gonna have to do to get them to bend. Just bring us back something nice.
Hope I don't have to head back out there.
I mean, to be fair, there is quite a few robots there.
Anytime soon.
But I don't remember exactly how much it actually matters.
Seems like the work never ends. But
Since I do have maxed out charisma, I think it'll be fine.
If it ain't the big bad
and fairly easy. But yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't, as you saw, tie into supply lines properly.
Glad to see you're back.
You can, I think, build a robot and have them make a supply line between a raider outpost and your supply
Lizzie.
lines, but
Over, boss.
not 100% sure on that.
Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Don't worry, your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Take any advantage I can get.
Well, this should give you one. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here, ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot,
Made some good moves, boss. Guess Gage
All right, so hello.
No need to worry,
you may
boss.
realize that there's a little bit different audio playing right now for me, not for the game. And that's because during that conversation, for some reason, the microphone on my new headset completely stopped working. The headphones worked perfectly fine, but the microphone stopped recording or stopped picking up audio, and I have no idea why. So I am actually recording this after I've recorded the next part. Oh.
They basically like...
Okay, well, apparently my audio didn't quite fully cut out. But yeah, I don't know what happened with my headset during this video. But yeah, as you can see, I don't know. It just kind of stopped working, and I have no idea why. It worked for the entirety of the next video that you'll see, although it did have a couple of bugs throughout it. And it did, unfortunately, kind of go screwy and make me sound like a robot, especially right at the beginning, but at a couple of time points. Now, the audio that you're listening to me talk through right now is actually the way I used to do it. But yeah, as you can see, we did what we needed to. We're going to get the supply outpost for our raider thing. And then I said, oh, that wasn't the one I thought about. So we went back to Nuka World right here. Because I wanted to talk to Shank again. To see if we could change out which place we were going to go and make a supply. I still don't remember what they're called. But anyway, a supply raider outpost. But yeah, he wouldn't talk to us. He wouldn't open up like an actual dialogue with us. So just said, fuck it, let's go do it anyway, since none of it's being saved. And we headed back because why the hell not, right? Now, this is how you get the supplies and that. I'm still not 100% sure how it works. Because I know that, like, you set up the thing so that it'll, like, give you food and supplies and that. But I don't remember if anything you do to them before you take them over. Like, because these are obviously all my settlements, I don't remember if building it up at all would have made a difference into what it would have been supplying to me. Oh, there we go. Settlers at Greentop Nursery are becoming more intimidated. But yeah, this is the only time we do this because it isn't needed for the achievement. I'm also still not 100% sure what happened or why my microphone is being weird. My best guess is because it's a wireless microphone and because of where it's plugged into my computer, like the dongle, like where that's plugged into my computer. I have a feeling that's what's doing it. But as you can see there's the persuasion grenade.
Hey, you.
What
But
happened?
yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it
Yeah?
fixed for the next part.
is
I
it?
mean, I think I do because I do some recordings.
I'm here to
And
make you an offer. This place
I
will
like I
supply me
sound
and my
fine in the
friends Nuka
recordings where
World
like I was
caps,
practicing,
food,
you know, let it
whatever you
record
got.
for a little bit, talking, da 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 da, doing basically
We
nothing.
won't bother you.
Just chatting to myself, and it was working.
work goes
And when I
into
played
this
it back, it sounded
Can't just
fine.
give it
It
to
didn't
ya.
sound robotic or anything. It didn't stutter.
Listen,
And then when I was,
you're gonna
then
start
after I
working
finished
for me
recording,
now,
so
right?
then I recorded the next
Just
part.
keep the supplies
After I
coming,
finished
you won't
recording the
have any
next part, I was going
problems.
through it. Right at the beginning, it started to sound robotic.
If it'll get you off my back.
And then
please,
as we
get the hell outta here.
go on, the roboticness goes away a little bit, or goes away, and it sounds perfectly fine, and then just occasionally pops up again. And then there's like, I want to say 2 points where both my audio and the microphone cut out, like my headset just like resets itself or something. It like goes out and then immediately more or less immediately comes right back on. And that happens, I think, twice in the next part. And then there's at least a couple other times where I lose audio, but I can still see that I lose audio for like a couple seconds, but I can still see that my microphone is being recorded. Well, at no point does it stop recording the microphone, but, you know, the microphone does shut off a couple of times for some reason. And I have no idea why. And I have no idea how to fix it. I looked online, and unfortunately, because of how my old headset died when it did, I don't really have time to do like a lot of research. But anyway, as you can see, I'm building an amplifier here for basically no reason. Because it produces happiness. Because it's tuned into the Raider radio. And, you know, as long as you have one of those Nuka World towers up, it does that. And then I think... Do I build anything else? Oh, right. And then I was confused because I kept seeing that something required a worker, and I didn't realize it was a carrot. But then I already had the boost still built, already had the pick-me-up station, didn't have enough for the tribute chest. Even though it shows the supply outpost for this place is still connected into my main hub of supply lines, that didn't help us. And then here I'm just checking out, see what other things I can build and whatnot. And I don't find anything to build, so I say, fuck it. fuck it, let's go. Now, thankfully, because I built the still, because I built the drug dispenser, and because I built the amplifier, we actually get to skip the next part of this quest line. Because obviously, you know, this is all to show you how the actual raider outposts work, not just the,
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking. For what it's worth.
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new
wow,
friends.
this didn't take me very long at all.
Wouldn't be neighborly.
So yeah, after you've got your first one up and running, it comes under a threat, I'll say. Because coming under attack makes it seem like you get there as people are attacking. When in reality, you could technically talk to these people. But as they're raiders, I decided, fuck it. I'm not going to bother to talk. So now at this point, my audio, like the game audio, was still working for me. But yeah, as you can see, Sinner and his raiders, who we've never heard of before, despite owning every settlement in the Commonwealth. And then our operators are, because I don't want to talk to this guy. But my operators here, because of the way the outpost is set up and that, aren't really working. But I noticed the guy in power armor, so I'm like, alright, let's go around so that we can get a good view on everything. And let's start cleaning house, right? So I get on him, get on him, get on him, which unfortunately fills up my action points. But critical, boom, power armor, down. Get that guy, and we got Grim Reaper sprint, so we were all set up. Critical hit there. See, and now I can't help but feel like I killed the operator that was behind them. So, like, I go to loot them, but I mean, there's not really a whole lot there to loot. As you can imagine, just some random raiders. It's your standard raider loot. But then in a second here, I'm going to realize that there's actually a dead operator here, and I accidentally... Well, to be fair, I didn't realize until just rewatching it that it was probably me who killed that operator. So I decide, well... Because I'm like, I had 3 operators. I had stuff set up for 3 operators. So I look, yep, down to 2. So I'm like, well, we may as well reload to see if we can, you know, save all 3 of the operators that are here. Especially since I didn't notice that there was 2 guys in power armor. Like, I didn't see the second one at all. So, I mean, there's only so much I can do with that. But, we head back over, as you can see. And now at this point is when my headphones shut off completely. And I didn't realize it right away. Like, when I was walking up, I didn't realize that he was talking.
Now where are they?
I thought that it had bugged out and that he had decided not to, like, he just wasn't saying anything. But as you can see, I am looking for the second power armor guy that I didn't see before, which is right there. So it's like, alright, I can see them. Let's do this. Get that one. That one. But for some reason, I only fire 1 bullet at that guy. So it doesn't kill him right away. And now, it's also at this point that I realize now, rewatching it, that had to have been me who killed that operator. Because that one didn't die. He just went down like a normal companion does. And there we go, we saved all three. And it's at that point that I realized that my audio wasn't working, and then it should be that point where I check to see if my microphone isn't working. And then I'll see you all next time, because this video is about to very suddenly just end when I realize that something got very fucked up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.